Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Satisfactory. So I'm just making gunpowder because I thought, why not? I've had this one for research for a while, kind of interested in it. Wondering if it'll do something like let me make explosives, which can be kind of interesting. And blah blah blah, there you go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it looks like you got explosives, you got a detonator, you got the rifle. Oh, there's an actual rifle. Look how sweet that thing is. What the heck is that? A circuit board. I'm thinking that's another tier that we're not quite at yet. That is cool. They even have special cartridges. This is cool. So there's an actual full-out rifle. Man, no, I thought the weapon we had now is pretty powerful. Oh, I can't apparently talk all this stuff. My mouth is dry. Okay, can I talk now? Yes, I can talk, I think. Sorry, I don't know. All of a sudden, it's just like, you can't talk. It's not like I sit here, you know, for 5 minutes before I start recording and say, I'm going to test talking, you know? Maybe I'll have to in the future. But anyways, we need 10 of those and 5 object scanners. I mean, I can do 5 object scanners. This is a lot of object scanners. That's kind of a funny thing, actually. Hey, we got already 1 object scanner on the way. What else did we need there, honestly? Because there was quite a few things you needed there. Sulfur. We're just making the detonator because that's one thing we can do now. Oh, yeah, 10 of those guys. That's what it was. 10 of those beamy maboppers, which I don't have any on me right now anyways. What a pain in my ass. Okay. What else did I need for the object scanners? I need screws. Okay. One of these have the screws. It's like this one or this one. There it is. Okay. There you go. We have 2 object scanners. Might as well replace the other one too. No point giving that away and then be like, oh, I needed it. Okay, there you go. And then, yeah, so we can do that, and you got the sulfur here, and then you just need 10 of those bars, which that shouldn't be hard, because we can, actually, I could probably make them with, yeah, here you go. It's probably faster to make 10 here by hand than it is to run over there and grab 10, to be honest, so I'm just thinking, yeah, you know what, I think I'd rather do it this way. There you go. And there, wrong one. Here we have it. There we go. Cool. I like that. Okay, so we need to check out what's going on at our base here. Basically, we've been doing pretty good here, honestly. We got our power plant up here. I guess I could show you that quickly because you guys are probably interested in what I did. There's my pipeline there. You can see the pipes there in the background. So I wired another, a 4th one there. I took down the old pipes. Do you remember when we put the pumps in? I put them in backwards. I mean, it makes 100% sense, but I wasn't thinking of that when I laid them down because I was putting the pumps in for looks, not for functionality. And so, yeah, I derped up bad on that. So to give you an idea, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Oops, I used the filter accidentally and now I'm being punished for this. Okay, so you remember this, see the arrow there? It actually has, like, depending on which direction is where it works. But here I was facing them this way because I wanted looks to them. So I had to flip them again around, so. And so, yeah, so they're coming over here. I left this alone, you know, I just basically plugged these in since we did all the work already. And yeah, so the new system looks kind of nicer. It's cleaner, and you can stack on there, and I like it quite a bit. So that's how it's working. I'm building a wall. That's what it literally looks like. So it'll be interesting, you know, pressure and stuff like that. Like so far, I'm satisfied with. You know, it seems like we're getting our pressure and whatnot, and everything's working fine. That being said, I can't really tell you for sure in the long run. But I'm going to go with, we're probably going to be okay. That's honestly the best thing I could come up with at this point is we'll be okay. Okay. So let's go and check out our... Oh, so this thing, by the way, I just checked this. I put like a bunch of, you know, more expensive components I had on me, and I had it go and tick over. and it was about 150-ish K basically to get a ticket now. So pretty expensive. Well, there's a percentage. You can do the math there. So, but yeah, pretty expensive. I'm probably going to disable this in the near future anyways. It was all more temporary, just to, do it, try it, and even, build up some tickets and, maybe unlock some stuff in the future. Okay, so this is this side of things. So you can see where I had to readjust these. I actually want to redo this part now, I think. Yeah, let's redo this. It's because... Yeah, I'll put one here. Yeah, actually, you don't have... Oh, I guess you could put it anywhere you want, really. Okay. So, let's go like this. And production, what am I doing here? You could stack them. But, I don't know. They look kind of more fun when you do them, kind of split up, I guess. But, apparently you can't put them there. Why is that, anyways? Huh. I don't know why it would even care, but whatever. So you got that one, and then like I said, you have to split them like that. There you go. Now, it doesn't really matter for the top one because I don't actually have it hooked up to anything at all. I don't actually have any kind of water or anything nearby, so it doesn't really make much difference, but I'll hook you up. Hook you up. I guess you can do that too. There you go. Anyways, yeah, so those are working just fine. And, yeah, so they go uphill, of course. Do they tell you? They say it's 13.6. Like, I don't know if I can always believe these things, but, yeah. Are we going, like, because I feel like before we were going higher because it did complain. Now, I heard there might be even a distance to it, so if we are losing a bit of pressure down the road, it might be related to distancing and things like that. So over here, I kind of changed things just a wee bit. This guy is just being rude. I think I have one shot left. There you go. I have nothing in my inventory for it. But anyways, yeah, so I went over here and I cleaned this up. Basically, a little cleaner over on here. It's not too crazy, but, here it's a lot cleaner looking. Basically, I redid that. I didn't redo all these pipes. I might do them later, but I just was trying to make it a little cleaner over here. And that way they kind of come in here and they do their thing, which I'm happy with. It seems to be working really well. So, yeah, that is the update on the pipes. Everything is A-okay, and, yeah, we're good there. So let's continue here, my friends. I do like these organized because, everything lines up and stuff like that, too. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And we're going to check what components we need. We need to work on, like I'm not in a rush or anything, but we are nearing the point where we probably should start working on our next tier of stuff. So let's check out what they are here. So this would unlock tier 5 and 6. And we needed... yeah, okay, now I remember. I remember why I didn't want to remember, I should say. So I need a crap ton of these guys, which... it's not hard to do that. In fact, I could do that even, pretty soon. This is not so bad either now because we basically have the we have the frames there, right? We're making those now, so that makes that work. This one is more complex because I have the wiring done, but we've actually never done the other parts of it, which is even more wiring, if I recall. So that'll change some stuff there. Let me go ahead and I'm making a mess because I'm taking a quick screenshot of each of these just so I have like a to-do list. Then again, I could add them to a to-do list from the parts thing and everything else, but I find just something more visual on the side helps more. So yeah, let's work on some of these. Let's do that. So I guess the first one I could work on probably is the rotors and the other ones, which we made the frames, but I need the other ones. Okay, so Rotors are being made from this up here, right? Was it this one too? I think so. Okay, yeah. So these are the rotors. So this is not too bad. You know, like if we're going to grab a whole bunch of these now, you know, things are going to run, you know, it's going to screw up the supply chain, etc., etc. But this will actually work pretty decently. Over here is these, and there's their rotors. Look how, I mean, you're done, right? So it's not too bad. Let's just bring this out here. There you go. Apparently it doesn't like that too much of a curve, but that's fine. And then we'll bring this over here somewhere. Okay. So we need an assembly for that, obviously. A production, assembler, and then, yeah, we just go ahead and place it. Now, in the long run, you know, when I said we're going to have to probably, we don't have to, but probably more likely, like, have a large factory where you produce this material and that material and things like that. It's going to be, you know, you're going to want it for sure in the end because, oh, I wonder what's going to happen here. I was hoping it would unglitch and just do something really radical. I think at that point you just remove it. Okay, downside of me putting this belt here is it's more things in the way, right? But anyways, yeah, so this should be these guys, and then that way it'll bring those two in, and then we can go ahead and hook up this to the power. So let's put a thing here so we can, there we go. There you go. And that'll take a very, very long time. 2 smart plating per minute, right? So you do the math. You need 500. And then you can divide by 2, divide by 60. That takes 4.1 hours just as is. Now, I can, of course, you know, increase the speed of this, things like that, which I probably will, actually. But for now, I'll just leave it as is. I can even do that off camera, but I could put the, you know, the overclockers, whatever in it. I don't have any on myself right now, and I don't want to run back and forth. It's more like, let's just get this started, and I can tweak things to, you know, be a little more improved as time goes on. So there you go. We have smart plating automated. Great. So that is one of the tasks. Great. So the other task here wasn't too bad as well, which will require us to use this as well, is those and the steel bars that are way over there. Now that's pretty long distance travel there. At this point, I don't see much of a, you know, a win here either way, honestly. I think we need to do it. So I'm just thinking, where do I want to bring this? Maybe I'll just do something like this, just bring it over here. And it might even be used over here, kind of. I have to decide which one I want to bring. It almost makes sense to bring this, like, those ones are going to be used for there and everything else. And I'm just thinking it probably would make more sense to bring in the steel, the steel over here rather than having to bring that all the way over there. Now you have to remember, you have to break this up because this is those ones, but you need the other ones over here. And so, yeah, you're going to have to split this one off, or you can split from here as well, probably. So logistics, you can do a splitter. Now you probably want to do from the supply chain, honestly. That kind of makes more sense, honestly, so. It's messy, isn't it? I think what we can do here is we just we're gonna relocate these temporarily, and then I think this will be a better option here. There you go. Oops. What are we taking out there? That's weird. I don't know why the hitbox is a little iffy there. Anyways, it is what it is. Okay, so what were we going to do? We were going to put the blah, 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 organization. Oh, not that one. Storage container here. And so, yeah, we're going to get this a little closer, I think, is the key here. Can't get too close because it won't work for us. There you go. Then I think what we can do here then is we can do our logistics. We'll do our splitter here. And then, yeah, you can bring this out. You don't want it too far because then you'll have problems with the other thing too, so. Oh, are you too close? Oh, darn. I didn't think that would happen, but apparently it did happen. It doesn't matter, I guess, if that's further, because I'm going to use the sides of it. So, yeah, that's not too big of a deal. There you go. It's like, it doesn't want to work the way I want it. Okay, fine, be that way. There you go. And you got more than enough room. And then you got your one for that one. There you go. So this obviously is back to normal. Then we can run this over here. I was thinking what I'll do is I'll probably just run it over this way. And then, yeah, down that way. Okay. Hopefully that... it's probably in the way, actually. I'm like, hopefully that's not in the way. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's in the way. And it looked like it was just connecting that only, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, we can go ahead and bring this out. And I think we'll be good here. And then, yeah, it's just more about bringing this all the way over there. Now, I should eventually be setting this up where I'm using the... And I could probably do that off camera. It's like one of those things that I just rather do later on, because I'm more lazy than anything right now. But I probably should consider... Actually, and I'm doing this wrong. And you're probably wondering, what are you doing wrong? It looked fine. I'm doing it wrong because I need to start lifting things up. Like, I can't have it sitting in the way of everything, because that gets pretty damn frustrating to deal with. And that was my issue there. I'm thinking I can extend this, actually. It's like I wanted to keep it like a straight line for a bit, and it was like, not working over here as well. There you go. That can work. I'll hold control just to see what I can do. It's like, nope. You just have to do your own guessing, I guess. There you go. And then, yeah, so I'm thinking I'll do it over to here. There you go, and hopefully it's enough to turn. Yep. Because if you do things too short, then it doesn't quite have the oomph to do its turning yet. There you go. There you go. It's hard to tell sometimes. It's like, yeah, we're hoping for the best here. And there you go. We're almost at the home stretch there. Yeah, and with it being nice and high, it just makes it really clean so that I can get under it and I don't have to worry about things hitting it. And, you know, basically it's a win-win in that situation. Okay, I think I'm going to go up to the over here. And that way it can be on the side a bit. And I kind of screwed up a bit there, but it's not going to be a big deal because I can just go this way anyways. I came over too much, basically, is my concern. That's alright. There we go. And there we have it. So this is our... you know, this could be our dedicated steel line there for now anyways. Okay, assembler time. Let's do this. So we're going to do the same idea. So we got our assembler here, and it doesn't really matter where you take this, honestly. I'm thinking I'll do it something like this. That way it can just wrap around or whatever. It just seems fun more to do it in the corner. I don't want to do it right in the main pathway there. I feel like if I start doing that, then I'll never have pathways when I want them, and then I won't be able to get around, and that's just how I was seeing it in my head. Okay. So this, my friends, is going to be these guys, right? Yeah. Look how many you need. 12 of those and only one of the other guys. Well, it's good. It's only one of the other guys. It won't hardly touch this supply then. But 12, damn, that's going to be eating a lot of those. Okay, so I guess the key here now is to bring this over here somehow. And I'm going to bring that one as well. That's not a big deal. I think what we can do here, obviously, is we play with these guys, because this is what we've been doing more often. And I sometimes forget to do it, but this is kind of our way we've been doing things now. I like that, actually, because I could bring it here. I don't think that's going to be the right size, but whatever. There you go. We're just going to bring it over here, and then same idea. There you go. Huh, it's in the clearance area. It's like, no, we're going to be a pain in your butt. And then the hope is that we can bring this like this. And then turn it, and then there you go. That works. And now I'm thinking of actually redoing this as well. Because I don't need to bring it down. I can probably bring it up here, actually. Maybe, we'll see. I'm thinking what I can do here is instead I come out here, right? It can sit on the corner. I won't judge on that. And then it can go over, say, over here. And then it can just connect to whatever is over here, which this one you'd want up higher, obviously. The question is how high? Like, it was not how high, but what's the right height? That is hard to figure out. I think it's more you just hope for the best, and if you gotta adjust it, go ahead. Oh, that's, I think, slight, like, incline, if that. That's pretty damn good. I like that. That's cool. And then there we have it, my friends. So this, and look at these guys have just finally made it over here. Perfect timing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our storage containers here. Organization, storage container. We'll put these in here. Boom, boom, boom. And they're just high enough as well, so the storage container can fit in there just lovely. That's weird. I can't afford to have no iron. I mean, I could rip one of these down for iron, but it's like, do I, like, you know, where's the closest piece of iron plating? There's no iron plating over here, is there? Oh, you know what? I'll just use the other conveyor. Screw that. I'll just use the faster conveyors. It was just more like, that's just a bit weird. Okay. There you go. Oh, and power. I never hooked this up, apparently. Okay. And there you have it, my friends. Now we have that. Now 30 steel beams. Man, I don't remember how fast we're doing it right now, but I feel like we're not quite doing the 30 steel beams quota there. Maybe we are. Maybe we aren't. I don't know. I don't feel like we are, but let's go and check it out rather than go around feeling things. But yeah, so this is one of the reasons why, like, big, large supply chain kind of stuff and having, like, you know, all your iron come into one area and then you have, like, a whole big steel area and things like that. Because what you can do is you can use splitters and mergers and things like that. And you can start working off your supply chains. But the big thing I think you can do with it, which would be really nice, is that like we can merge these two together and they sort of work at the same time and keep what you need resource wise. But when you're using one of the resources a lot, then it ups the production on that kind of thing. But like it can do both of them at the same time as long as you split them right and stuff, right? But yeah. Anyways, I produce 22 of these a minute because these are these are overclocked a bit. So 22. So we can do 60 of those plus. So we can actually speed that up by twice the speed right now, and it would keep up. So that is not too bad actually. So that's good news for us. So we can do something with that. And like I said, I'll probably do that more as I'll just play with that off camera or something, right? Okay, so the next thing that we need to figure out is that this thing here. So the magnet looking thing. Oh, can't do it in this inventory. Parts, we need to... Oh, there you go. This thing. So, hey, well, at least we got a use out of our things again. So, yeah, what we need to do is come up with a plan on these now. How do I want to approach this? So, the stadiator. So, where are we making... I guess the question is, we're making our tubes here, so that's easy. Where are we making just regular copper wire? I think over here. Yeah, here it is. This is just pure copper wire over here, so that works out. Okay, so this is our main copper wire, and then these guys, I'm not even using these. Let's just take them down because they just honestly have not been used. That's when I originally made those smart ones because we only needed like 50 of those smart plating or whatever. And it was just like, okay, I'll just be lazy. Let's check this out. Confirm. Oh, we got our detonator done. Okay, so we could, if we want, make this thing here. I need 100 of that. So do I have 100 sulfur? I don't think you need actually 100 sulfur, but you need a lot of sulfur. Actually, I don't even have that. Ah, I guess maybe you do need 100 sulfur. Huh. Oh, well, I won't be doing that today then. I was just thinking, hey, maybe I can work on that. And oh, you need 2 sulfur. Oh, so it's actually double. So I had probably 100 sulfur, and I used it all up for the one thing. So, yeah, we'll figure that out another day. I really need to get out there and start picking up some sulfur, though, for the future. I don't know what we have cable and whatever-wise, because I know we've been using a lot of stuff here. So hopefully we have enough. Oh, I do have 50 on me. But that's not enough anyway, so... Oh, no, sorry. That's cool. Never mind. We're talking about sulfur. Sort. I'm just thinking, I'm sure I'm low on some stuff. It's sometimes hard to, keep track of, what supplies I need and stuff like that. It's like I got so many going here. Let's put these back. Don't ever use screws, except very rare occasion. Might as well grab the rest of those. Okay. I think we're good for now. We got those. I definitely don't need the smart platings in anyway. I don't know why I have some on me, but I guess when we were playing with the stuff over there. Okay, so yeah, let's figure out how we're going to do this. I'm thinking same idea. Let's bring it down over here, make this more the work spot. I want to keep this area clean over here. So that kind of works out for me. Just as long as we don't use this area. And then that way if I need to expand, change, because this could be removed and moved anytime, right? I can use this whole area as like a more souped up steel factory down the road. So I think the idea is if we don't bring anything here, like just use this as like the main only steel production in a sense, I think that would help us a lot. So yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, might as well just do what we've been doing here. We're gonna bring this up. There you go. Were we going that high before? Or yeah, maybe we were. Wasn't paying attention enough, so. I feel like I was doing 2 highs, not 3 highs. This might be actually higher. Which I like, honestly, so. even more chance of it not getting in the way. Okay, we still have a way to go yet. Now, I do like the stacking system, and I might redo this with the more stacked up conveyors and stuff like that. But for now, this works for me, and even then, I probably would change things down the road for something, you know, like a whole nother, you know, layout anyway. So I feel like for now, this will work. Okay. And then, yeah, I was thinking we'd build it over here somewhere. So, let's do that. Production. We got our assembler here. So you can do wherever you want your assembler here. I do go through this quite often, but I do have the cut through there still, so that's fine. Let's do something like this, I think. Let's put this right here. And then let's do your organization, storage container. There you go. You can go to there. Oops. And this one is the stator. So it's going to require 40 wire per minute and 15 steel pipes per minute, which I don't think that pipe's going to be an issue. The wire might be an issue, but I can speed that up in whatever ways we need to, right? So, let's see if I can bring this up actually a wee bit. I mean, I don't really need to, but it's gotten to the point where I don't like having to deal with ducking around as much. So it's like, it's kind of nice to... We can always just go like that for the first one. And then you can always bring the second one and bring it out closer. There you go. And then organization, logistics. Here we go. And then... Yeah, how many of these did I need per minute of the copper? 40, okay. So that's way more than enough for now. And then we're going to need power. Let's put a new power line here. I always like to duplicate these just so that way when I'm screwing around, I'm not like, oh crap, I just used all the points on it and then having to fight with that. Like, I don't need the extra effort right now for that. So, okay, so we're bringing this in. I'm thinking we use this side, derp. I'm actually thinking we could be a little clever here, maybe. And we could go something like this, maybe. I've never tried this before, but I was just thinking maybe I could be a little clever and bring that up higher. And then that way it can just, I don't know, see how it works. I just want to try it, honestly. Whether or not it works well, that's up to it, really. Okay. I have to, you know what? We'll just do it over here then. I'll let it have a nice... you know, arc there. And then it should work there. There you go. And then, yeah, I didn't want to cover the front of this because we're going to actually have to use this eventually, right? So, and hopefully these, yeah, there they are. They're coming on. And there we have it. So we got these guys now automated. Now the stators, that's the stators, right? Now you want to take those and make the other guys, which they were they were called the automated wiring. So we're going to use those and these guys over here, which we've been donating for the longest time. I guess we'll use the term donating to these guys. And actually, these produce a pretty damn good amount per whatever. It's running at 1% efficiency. How come I don't believe one word of what you just said there? I mean, it's stalling out, but 1%? Why is it stalling out? Are you telling me my stalling is the belt speed here? Oh, that is pathetic. So I could have actually gone faster with this entire time. Still, you're not 1% efficiency. Don't know why it says that. Anyways, I think it obviously can keep up. So it can do 30. Yeah. So it can keep up really fine. So let's go ahead and we'll get rid of this. And you can actually use this later on. What you could do for fun, and I might just do it. Yeah, let's just do this actually. I have an idea. So you're wondering my idea, right? what I think you could do here is you can run the logistics here of a splitter, right? So if you know you're going to do fine with whatever you're producing here, what you can do is split this off. And then that way, when, you know, this production is, if it doesn't even use half of it, or even slower, then the access amount will get, you know, used and thrown over there. And that's kind of a smart idea. I think there might even be a method of that. Is there a smart splitter or something like that? I don't know if something like that exists in the game, but you could probably do even more fun things like that. So, you know, later on you can kind of cut off your certain supply. Okay, so now what I need to do is get these two together. The assembler and, yeah, so I guess we could do it right in this area. I mean, it's a little nice crowded area anyways. Kind of makes sense to just use what we got here. So yeah, let's do that. So there you go. You got you to there, and you, my friend, will make us the automated wiring. We did that one, right? Some of these things are just like, oh, look at how cool that looks. Like, it's just kind of plays in my head thinking, did we do that? There you go. And there she is. That's, I mean, there's nothing more for that. Okay, so now we're just going to bring this wiring all the way here. I think I'm going to run it all the way, like, parallel with what we have here. Maybe to the side here. The wires are there, but we'll see what I can come up with here. How many of these I have? Let's do that. Okay, I'm thinking I'll run it like... Yeah, I'm thinking like something like this. And then I want it this high. You can also do it like that too, right? But that's going to fight with those, so that's the thing. I don't want to fight with that, and I don't want to fight with the buildings either, so... We'll do it like that. We'll see what we can come up with. Okay, so we'll bring it up high. High is where we're going these days. 'Cause I don't have to screw around with the other stuff. I can just bring it here. And then I can just, yeah, drop it over here. Am I bringing it in this? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I am bringing it over here. Okay. Wasn't sure. That's a problem, and it shouldn't be a problem, but that's the problem. I can't, this is when you have to use, like, the easy fix is just to use this and then set this up, right? But I'm not used to doing that, and that's why it exists. So now I can go ahead and fix that, and then go back to putting these together, and more than likely it'll... Oh, no, it doesn't work. Damn it, the building is considered in its way. It must have a really ugly hitbox. Okay. OCD means we have to bring this over a bit more. Okay, that's fine. We'll just bring it over here, and then same idea, but we'll just do it over here. There you go. Actually kind of works on the wire, too. Right on the line? Perfect. Okay. There you go. Sometimes you can't have everything. I'm thinking something like this, and then it's going to turn over here. There you go. And then somewhere around this area. And, you know, you can bring these closer, too. You know, I kept keeping my distance, but... Oh, actually, I screwed up on that. Abort, abort. Let's take out the old one here. So, why I screwed up on that one was simple. I was bringing it to the front. I need to bring it to the back, so we need to go further, that's all. Oop. Didn't think I had that there, and it was like, no, you do have it there. Okay, so yeah, we're going to bring it back here somewhere. It can have a nice wrap anyways if we wanted to. There we go. Anyways, what I was trying to say is I don't have to, like, I can bring this, you know, I can bring this a lot closer and then build your elevator, and then you get an idea more maybe how close you need to be, right? I was thinking. How? Yeah, I guess we can do that. I'm pretty sure I just built that way too high, but it's all right. I like it. If it works, it works, right? That's our plan today. If it works, it works. Okay, so let's grab our power line here. And we'll power you. And you're already set. Awesome. And then we just need a container to obviously store this all into. And there you go. And our cables are coming in, which is great. Now remember, they're getting split up right now, so I might want to adjust this. It depends on how many it takes and how fast. It does 2.5 parts a minute, so let's see how it works here in a second. Obviously, I might have to, you know, change this, but it says I need 50 cables per minute. So, and we were making a lot of. Oh, actually, no, they were like 60. Actually, no, that's not enough. I don't think, is it? Yeah, look, it's gonna get. Yeah, that's not enough. So our split right now is kind of eating it. So I would recommend at this time just get rid of the split, and then you don't have to worry about it. And then later on, you can change that up. Bye. But yeah, things are starting to work out like a factory more than ever. I like it. So yeah, there you go. We got these parts made. So we got the automated what do they call it? Automated wiring, oddly enough. It's, you know, it's something that we don't get to use as far as I know. It's a recipe to be sending a rocket to space. It's not like, you know, something we get to play with. And of course, we're making these guys, which, well, we don't really get to see now because they get used and thrown over here. But I guess we can click this. We're making the stators. And then we're making the other stuff over here. So we got the stators worked on. And then, yeah, we got this one worked on here. There you go. Versatile framework. And then the last thing we have is... Well, we got these. I did this one off camera, but you guys know how that works. And then we got these guys over here, the smart plating. So that's it. Basically, I leave this stuff to run for a bit and get myself some lunch or whatever. Might increase the speed on some of this as well, like I said before, just so I can, you know, get some of it, you know, manufactured a little faster. But I think overall we're doing really well now. It's just kind of, you don't need to, you know, as long as your factory is working and automating things. I mean, unless it's going to take you like 50 hours to make something, that's a bit ridiculous. But I think at the level of once things are running and, you know, going well, if you want to increase the speed or whatever, good, you know, get that production going. But there's lots of things I could be doing anyways, you know, off camera kind of thing if I wanted to, like expand my power system. Look at that power system. I mean, I know it's, you know, you got lots of power there, but still, it's not a lot of power. It's, you know, when you think about it, it's like, no, you got to crank up that power higher. Anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. We'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.